the official trailer for the highly anticipated Avengers film coming out this December has been released, so here are my thoughts on it. Roll it! Welcome to Thoughts on this Shorts edition, this episode, Avengers Doomsday. This is a film that I have been 50-50 on for like the better part of 2 years because of the setup and buildup of how we got here and just everything that happened within the MCU and just outside of that sort of tainted this like current saga from like 2019 till now. In terms of the actual trailer, it did its job. It did its job in selling me what we're in for, which is a big crossover superhero movie with characters from the past and this current era. Did it get me excited? Yes, but by a little bit, like 5%. I am pretty excited for this film, but not excited and hyped as I was for Infinity War or Endgame at the time. Half the characters barely had time to develop and barely had time to connect with viewers. And some, like the X-Men for instance, didn't even appear in the MCU yet at all, unless you count X-Men 97. Almost all of these characters appeared at least once or twice in this current saga of the MCU. Even the ones that came from the Infinity Saga barely had time to develop in this current one. Seeing all these characters interact with one another in just this trailer was fun and interesting. It was interesting to see the likes of Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts together, and Gambit and Shang-Chi, which is probably the most interesting thing that came from this trailer. But at the same time, it just feels like a nostalgic cash grab with the X-Men appearing, Professor X and Magneto reuniting. Even though I was not an X-Men fan, I didn't watch a lot of the X-Men films growing up, I can tell that this is a big deal. And the return of Chris Evans as Steve Rogers. And not to mention the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, who was last seen during the post-credit scene of last year's MCU film Fantastic Four First Steps. And before this film comes out, that post-credit scene would be the only mention or tease that we get of this character, which you can tell that this build-up has been rushed. I am going to see this film regardless, but I am still hesitant about it. I'm sure it's going to be a fun film, but the possibility of it not living up to the hype of Infinity War or Endgame has me skeptical. But now I need to know, are you guys excited for Avengers Doomsday? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.